Howdy everybody and welcome back to Malenia's Arsenal, the series where we fight Malenia in NG7 with every single weapon. I know it's been a few days since we've done one of these. We are going to be doing the chilling perfume bottle today. Just decided, I've taken a bit of a break, I've decided kind of what I'm going to be doing now, and we're going to keep pressing forward with this. And I also had to set up some things on my save file. But anyway, I've also just been kind of busy this week, honestly. I did not put up the right ones of these, but that's okay. We're actually going to run Blessed Blue. We're going to go very defensive on this one. All right. Anyway, this is the chilling perfume bottle. Before we get into it, actually, I'd just like to say if you like the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you want to help choose the next weapon. Let's see. It is a perfume bottle remade into a weapon by perfumers of the Realm of Shadow. Attacks relief perfume powder, producing an icy chill. From time to time, perfumers set out on journeys to pursue new aromatics and flower gardens. And I put the Wall of Sparks skill on it, just because I think it's probably one of the better skills. Don't really plan on using it much during this fight. Anyway, if you don't know, these are kind of interesting against Malenia, because they have really good reach. Also, she's really weak to frostbite, so it should hopefully do decently against her. And yeah, 1 second. 1 second, I just remembered. I'm playing wrong. Chill, Malenia. I forgot. This weapon class has its own talisman that gives you a 15% damage bonus, so you just take that and use it. Yeah, there you go. That's much better. As you can see, the damage is kind of lacking to begin with, but once you get a frostbite, it kind of helps. We did swap over to the brass shield, but that's because I'm adding more of the DLC into this series. I'll show you when we get there quite what I mean. Also, yeah, as you can see, she doesn't really actually have much of a choice, much of an option against perfumer bottles. She doesn't really know what to do, necessarily. Okay, yeah. She gets armor once the grab animation starts up, so you have to be a little bit careful about that. There we go. Alright, I'm getting back into the swing of it. I actually haven't played in a while. I was setting up my save file. I have found a new glitch. Somebody has pointed me in the right direction towards it, at least. And I think it's one to talk about that hasn't been... I don't know if it'll be patched just knowing what it is, but it is probably an NG plus speedrunning tool. You can't use it at NG easily because you have to beat Putrescent Knight. But, or have a friend pass something over. By the way, if I go through one more NG cycle, I can actually have every boss available now. Let's just say that's what it does. But I could have every boss available in the DLC at once. It's kind of tricky to pull off, but if you do, it's kind of really cool. We are a little bit rusty, as you can see. We keep getting hit by a few stray hits that probably shouldn't be hitting us. I do think the one-handed moveset is actually slightly better against Malenia and some specific bosses like Radon, just because it's just that littlest bit faster. To the point where I think it makes a big difference. Really? Yeah, I'm not afraid. Okay, I'm a little afraid just due to positioning. Yeah, it was bad of me, but that's okay. I gotta say, I really think Blessed Blue Dew helps a lot of builds. I think it's done a lot on this already, because it's meant that I don't have to worry about how many times she waterfowls me, right? And, I mean, 1 damage boost is already pretty significant, so I'm not gonna worry about getting any more stacked. As you can see, her 20% magic resistance is kind of showing here. If this had been like a physical weapon that did frostbite, I mean, like, it just makes a difference, honestly. I also don't quite have the right physics spec yet. I'll get to that at some point, but I have a lot of work to do on this save file for it to actually become like the proper NG7 fight save file. The fact that my save file got wiped really put a damper on me being able to complete things. Oh, okay. As you can see, these things don't really get much poise damage. She's probably gonna... yeah. That's what I thought. And she'll probably jump? No? Alright. Yeah, so that right there, you get such a lingering hitbox against Malenia. I guess I haven't shown this off much. The last video I did was the tier list stuff. But, you get such a lingering hitbox on Malenia that it's kind of safe to just throw out R1s a lot of the time. More than a normal weapon. And it's something you gotta get used to, but as you can see, it's helping me handle phase 2 pretty easily here. She hasn't actually waterfowled yet, so... oh, we whiffed. That's okay. That was bad. Yeah, don't do that, guys. I might still die here, just from rust, honestly. I'm feeling a little ill-prepared compared to normal. We'll probably get one more frostbite at least, though. Ooh, run around her still. That is by far the safest way to handle that. If she goes, there's a good chance she'll go into waterfowl from here. And then after that, she might do clones again. We'll see. I'm expecting at least waterfowl. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Oh. That's on me completely, by the way, getting hit with a lot of these. Ooh, I'm gonna roll here actually and heal. She is just deciding to let her frostbite reset over and over. This is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. We started off rough. I'm a little bit rusty. This is all kind of expected. Granted, it looks like we'll probably still get the kill, possibly. Yeah, that helps a lot. Like, a lot. Oh. Oh, what is that? Why did you choose that attack? Excuse me? Oh. Okay. I keep trying to push in spots that don't work, and because this thing doesn't get very good trading damage, she's breaking even with me and healing as much as I'm hitting her for. That was a little rough, but we got it. Alright. Next up, if we're using magic damage, like everything has at least 20% magic damage. I'll go ahead and fight the Dancing Lion, I guess. Sure. Now, one thing to note, the paired moveset does probably get better status build-up by quite a bit. Also, the running R2 gets really good status build-up if you can actually land it properly, but I find that hard to do. You'll have to give me just a second before I start this fight. I might need to clip these together. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm back. I guess that was like 0 seconds for you guys. One day I'll adjust actually doing that sort of editing and like recognizing, hey, time does not pass while I have the video paused. I know that sounds ridiculous because it's quite obvious. But I mess that up all the time where I'm like, I pause for an extra long amount of time or, whoops. Dude, I am I'm ready to get tossed around by this guy, I will say. I don't know. I'm not very good at this fight. Also, there's a massive glare on my screen right now. I actually just, like, can't see the top right-hand corner of my screen. Alright, that'll work. Oh, this attack's always so weird, dude. You know, I'm curious. I always get hit by that part, because I always forget that he has that follow-up. So I'm wondering if people ever get hit by that third hit that he does. Because that's one I would never think to get hit by. Or I would never think I'd get hit by it. Alright. I'm maybe getting better at this fight, I don't know. Whoa. That part, yeah. I'm very biased towards trying to use Vow the Indomitable, I'll tell you. Although it's kind of working. Wonder if he'll actually get hit by the explosion at all. He did. Nice. This is another one you could Vow if you want. You don't really need to though, you can just dodge it. You guys ever seen this guy actually do his full ult? Where he swaps between the different elements? I think I've seen it like once. Sorry, where he swaps between the elements for his final big attack, I should specify. Ooh. I really think that this is his most dangerous phase by quite a bit. Honestly. Yeah, blocking it works. Ooh. So I got a new cat, and my old cats might not be taking the kindest to her yet. So that's something I've been having to keep an eye on. Back to lightning mode. Huh. So why do people... I don't know. Anyway. People usually jump over that attack, I'm realizing. Does it really help to jump over it instead of just, like, roll attacking through it? Because I feel like I got more hits off instead of trying to jump over it. Because you can't get jump attacks due to the weird arc up close. I don't know. Anyway, we won. That was nice. And now, because I don't really want to keep waiting, I wish to show you guys I found a method. I have it. We can reach Radon finally without having to beat any bosses in the DLC. And without having to beat Malenia, which is important because I recently saw a skip that was reaching Radon using the Hand of Malenia. But that doesn't exactly work for this. And the only thing, I mean, you just have somebody pass you a Hand of Malenia. You do have to kill Putrescent Knight if you are in base NG to do this skip, but I'll go over it in another video. I think you guys will enjoy that one. And it's hard to time properly, but it's a cool one once you get it. And it has a lot of applications in spots that haven't been tested yet, which has me really curious. Oops, I did not mean to roll there. That's okay. Whoops. I am not good at the Radon fight, I will say. I have a lot to learn with it. But that's okay. We're gonna run away from this one. There we go. I find that a lot of the time for this fight, you really don't get punish windows that are massive, which I think is part of the issue for why people don't like this fight. He did the follow-up. I deserve to die for that, honestly. I'd actually hit heal, but apparently I didn't read my input. Which is okay with me. Oh! Oh! I couldn't get my, I should have just not held block. I should have hit roll. I was trying to. But every time I tried to hit roll, I'd also get shield broken because my timing was slightly off. Anyway, we're going to give him just a handful of attempts. But basically, this guy is very much so like you poke him once and then move around him again, which is not really a very fun style once you get into it. I'm sure there's a lot of intricacies to the fight that would help me not just do that, but man, I needed to roll the other direction. Whoops, too early. He's also just incredibly punishing on if you do mess up, which is fine. He is a final boss, but like even more so than Malenia, and Malenia heals. But also, like, shields are good against him, so that's something to consider. Also, perfumer bottles are actually rather fast, so they're pretty good against him. Just gonna heal off of that one, honestly. You know, I don't actually typically have an issue with that attack, his meteor attack at the start of the fight. Though it gets really awkward when he does it when you're already super close to him, which I've had him do that a few times. I'm so bad at dodging that attack too, by the way. I'm getting better at it, but... You know, I always wish for that to be a punish window, and it's just not. And that's my fault, that I treat it like one. This right here. You don't actually have time to really follow up on it unless you're, like, poking with a really fast attack. The first time I actually beat Radon, I was using... Ooh, what was it? Whoops. That was my fault for positioning. There was only one meteor, dude. Oh, well. I think it was a Frost Milady, which was really good against him. Oh, I just don't like Milady very much. That's a me issue, though. Sheesh. Oh, we almost got into phase 2 so far, huh? I was so early on that roll. Like, I know you can jump over that attack, but with it being one of his only shockwave attacks, I find it very hard to actually find the timing to jump over it. Don't roll towards him on that. We're gonna have to... Yeah. You don't ever roll towards him because he'll just go into that attack, and then you have to eat chip damage a little bit. He keeps putting himself at the wall here. There's like only one meteor coming out, dude. I'll take it, though. He's only a couple hits away, yeah, from phase 2. Ah, I was just a second too late on my vow. What? Oh well. That's about how phase 2 typically goes for me. This man literally put on Gower's ring and it makes him 10,000 times stronger. How is that fair? Anyway, we'll give it one more attempt. I don't expect to win, but we did a lot better the second time through, huh? I really like perfumer bottles against him, honestly. I think if you really want to fight him with perfumer bottles, I think you have a really good shot by using the deadly poison perfumer bottle. I could be wrong, but I think that one sounds incredibly strong against him. We'll Wall of Sparks and see if that helps. Ugh. We can heal and we can still get Vow off. Yeah. I swear, Val just feels like a really strong answer to attacks that you're usually. The question is, what do I do? If it's that, there's a good chance Val just works there. Go ahead, Lion's Claw, yep. Probably close to a Frostbite. We're being rather aggressive this time. Yeah, there's one. Whoa! That hit me. That's okay. We'll take a point blank heal. You can follow up from that. Never forget. Which I forget all the time. I feel like I'm missing something about this fight, by the way, because it feels like it really wants you to roll so badly. And I feel like I'm just missing something because of that, right? Like, I feel like I shouldn't need to roll for every attack that he does. Honestly, I'll take the build up on that. I don't mind the damage there. So like that double slash attack, can you run around him instead? That's my question, right? Whoops. He can follow up. And that's twice 2 for 2 that he has actually followed up. Yeah. I don't know, phase 1 seems to go by pretty fast at least. Oh, that's not the attack I thought he would do. Alright, well. Maybe it'll hit him still. Yeah, nice. We'll heal. Yep. Oh, the holy damage that he actually does is massive, huh? We'll heal. Oh, that didn't hit me already. I mean, I knew it wouldn't, totally. Alright, so that didn't work. I tried using Vow there. I mistimed it. We're gonna call it there. Man, he's aggressive in phase 2, huh? Actually, he's almost just as aggressive in phase 1. It's just he has lingering hitboxes on everything. Secondary hitboxes, I guess. Anyway, if you like the series, please do leave a like. We now have Radon unlocked for this, which is very exciting. And I am going to keep doing this series, obviously. I just needed a bit of a break, and I'm really busy these last 2 weeks. But I finally got around to a little bit. Oh, yeah, I forgot, by the way, if you didn't know, Perfume bottles have a back step R2, which is nice if you're running the Crucible, Fine Crucible Wing Talisman, I guess. You get iframes and an attack. You could really stack for max aggression with this. I just typically don't. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is one of my favorite weapons in the entire series. I will see you guys next time. Bye.